The first time I noticed the camera, it was already watching me. I thought it was a smoke detector, small, round, silent. But when I moved, the tiny red light blinked, and my husband was standing in the doorway, watching me. Not smiling, not joking, just observing. "You don't trust me?" I asked. He looked tired, not angry, not loud, just tired. "I just need peace of mind," he said. Peace of mind, as if I was the reason he couldn't sleep. We had been married for 4 years, 4 steady years. No screaming, no betrayal, no drama. Or at least, that's what I believed. It started after I got the promotion. New responsibilities, late meetings, new colleagues. One of them was Daniel. Friendly, married, polite. That was enough. My husband noticed I mentioned his name twice. That was enough. At first, the jealousy was subtle. Small comments. "You seem excited to go to work. You're dressing differently lately. You smile at your phone a lot." I thought it was insecurity, something we could talk through. I was wrong. The cameras multiplied. Living room, kitchen, hallway. He said it was for security, but we lived in a gated community. Nothing had ever happened. No break-ins, no threats, just suspicion. I stopped feeling like a wife. I felt like evidence. Every laugh, every call, every movement recorded. One night, I covered one of the cameras with tape, not out of anger, out of exhaustion. He removed it before morning. Didn't say a word, just removed it. And added another one, in the bedroom. That was when something inside me shifted. Jealousy doesn't grow like fire, it grows like mold. Silent, spreading, invisible until it's everywhere. But then, small things didn't make sense. He began staying late too, later than me. He guarded his phone, turned it face down, took calls outside. And when I asked, he accused me. "You're projecting," he said calmly. Projecting. That word stayed with me. One afternoon, I came home early. He wasn't there, but the office door was locked. Strange. He never locked it. I knocked. Nothing. I tried the handle, still locked. My stomach tightened, because suddenly, the cameras didn't feel like protection. They felt like distraction. That night, while he slept, I used his fingerprint to unlock his phone. I had never done that before, never needed to, until now. The messages weren't romantic. They were worse. They were desperate. "I can't let her find out. It has to stay quiet. She suspects nothing." My heart pounded. I scrolled further. It wasn't another woman. It was a lawyer. Divorce consultation. Financial restructuring. Property transfer drafts. And then, a document attachment. Surveillance records for evidence. My name was in the subject line. The cameras weren't about jealousy. They were about documentation, timestamps, behavior logs, audio recordings. He wasn't trying to catch me cheating. He was building a case against me. I felt cold, not betrayed, calculated. Every accusation, every argument, he was collecting reactions, creating instability, making me look unpredictable, unfaithful, unstable. And then I understood something horrifying. The jealousy was rehearsed, manufactured, strategic. If he could prove emotional misconduct, he could protect his assets, protect his reputation, destroy mine. The next morning, he kissed my forehead, just like always. "You worry too much," he whispered. I looked at him differently, not as my husband, but as a man planning an exit. I didn't confront him. I didn't cry. I didn't panic. I called my own lawyer. 2 weeks later, he received papers. Not from his lawyer, from mine. He looked shocked, for the first time, genuinely shocked. "You said you loved me," he whispered. I did. That was the problem. I loved someone who was preparing to erase me. When I moved out, I didn't take much, just my clothes, my laptop, and one small camera. The one from the living room. I kept it. Not for revenge, not for evidence, but as a reminder. Because jealousy is loud, but manipulation is quiet. And sometimes, the person accusing you of betrayal is the one already planning it. If someone starts watching you too closely, don't ask what they think you're doing. Ask what they're trying to hide.